when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna do a little demonstration. And so I just use my, subconscious mind, and I'm picking up tension in his right knee. So how would we evaluate that? We put our hands on top of the knee, and you can see that there's an asymmetry there. You can see that this knee is much higher. I could also come in and evaluate range of motion. So I can lift this side up. He's got some tension there. This side, very locked up in here. Want to feel that? So come to this side and lift this side up. He's got tension on both sides, but this side is by far. Actually, try to stand over here, put your hand on this side,
Okay.
and lift it all the way up to the first barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then come over here, and you'll feel how
Same
heavy.
hip or other hip?
Other hip, yeah. See, but
That was heavier.
Much heavier, but it comes on, it's right in here, it's
Yeah.
quite a bit. We could also do something like this where I'm gonna roll his leg in and out, right? And when I come over here, see, it doesn't move as well. It's very restricted. I could do a tension test. So I can place my hands here, and I'm gonna lean in, and you can see how his left knee moves very nicely. And when I come over here, it's all rigid. So Ryan, come over and have a feel.
And a bit sensitive.
What's that?
And a little sensitive.
Sensitive? Okay. Okay. So there's some kind of issue occurring in this knee. So let's have you stand up for a second. And I'll bring you right over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because we're talking about fascia, we're talking about the interconnection of fascia. So what I'm going to do is just evaluate this shoulder to the first sign of resistance. So there's a problem there. I'm going to come over here, and this one moves much easier. Okay? So you have a feel here. I would check his left one first because that's the easiest one. So to the first sign of resistance, right there. Good. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Levi, I'm going to have you bend this knee. Good. So he's taking slack out of the system. And as I come up in here, you can see that that moves much easier. Okay, straighten the knee. So I can also check his neck. I'm going to go this way. I'm now going to go this way. See, he doesn't like to go that way. Bend your right knee. Relax. Good. And there it goes. On up and out. Straighten your leg. Up in here, just feel him with the leg straight, and you'll feel more tension going that way. And then bend your right knee, and you'll see how it improves. And then going this way. So the key thing I'm trying to make here is that the fascia coming from his knee, he's got something going on there, is affecting his neck. It's also affecting the shoulder. Let's have you come up to the table. Lie on your back. That is also coming in here and affecting here. So as I come into here, he's got some tension in around this liver region. And if he bends this knee, look what happens. See? Much easier. Okay? So we have a problem here. Let me just see. Let me scan his body. So it's actually coming from a muscle in the back. It's a popliteal muscle. So I'm just going to feel back in here. Definitely feels, I'm going to have you come up and feel. Definitely feels much fuller here. Is there any tenderness here at all? A little bit there? But you'll feel a fullness there. You can compare it to the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Fuller in there. Let's see here. Is positioning a priority? Yes. He has to be standing. So let's have you stand up. Over there, and I'll move this table out of the way. Have you just step over to your left there and just face me. Let's see. Actually going to turn around. Yep. All right. So it's that right popliteal. And you need to weight bear on that side a little bit more. Very good. So I'm just going to take the hologram of that popliteal muscle out. I'm just going to observe it. And actually, there's a vector in there, so I'm going to have to release that. So I'm gonna let that hover. There's a vector coming right through it. Just gonna collapse the vector. I want you to breathe in and out with your left hand, tap on the heart. And we just start to work in there, and there it goes. And relax. Breathe in and down. So we're tapping the three brains. Usually I tap the heart, but because I'm back here, I can tap between the shoulders. I tap until I feel a shift. Good. And breathe in and out. Good. Come on over here. Face this way. So his legs are straight. You can see that moves better. You can see that moves better. Come up and feel the shoulder. You can feel his neck.
Now I can do the dab back. Yeah, big difference.
And line your back here. So you can see the asymmetry is much better. I'm going to evaluate. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. How's the sensitivity?
It's not in.
Come on back. So it released all the tension there. So basically you had a vector through the muscle. Oh, much lighter. I think you felt it. You can just feel this side.
Yep.
So the reason why I did this is that just to show you that, and this is what you brought up earlier too, is that let's say this is the area that I'm working with. Look at all the changes that occurred in other regions of the body. And let me check this area. Look at this now. This is a lot better. So by working here, even though we tell you to evaluate the arts here, there could be a lot of stuff changing in other parts of the body. So with arts, where's the best place that's going to change? Okay, thank you.